Mira Solis had imagined the heliox convergence 1,000 different ways. None of them captured the truth. The structure floated above the gas giant like a crown of light, vast rings of alloy and glass rotating in silent precision. Shuttles arrived every second, releasing students from civilizations Mira had only studied in archives. Beings of flame contained in fields, towering bipeds with stone skin, creatures that bent gravity as they moved. And then there was her, human, 19, one of 4 accepted from Earth. She adjusted the strap of her travel pack as she stepped onto the platform. The air smelled faintly metallic, filtered to accommodate hundreds of species. Conversations paused. Not fully, but enough. Heads turned. Sensors lingered. Humans were new to interstellar politics. Too new. To most, Earth was an experiment that hadn't failed yet. Mira kept walking. Her admission had not come from wealth or lineage. It came from problem-solving trials that eliminated 99% of applicants. She hadn't been the fastest or the strongest. She had simply never panicked. Her assigned quarters were minimal. A single room, adaptive lighting, 1 work surface. No view. Other students received modular habitats and private labs. Mira noted the difference and moved on. The first days were relentless. Multi-species ethics, tactical systems theory, applied xenophysics. Instructors spoke quickly, assuming prior knowledge that Mira had only encountered in simulations. She recorded everything, replayed lectures at night, slept 4 hours, sometimes less. Whispers followed her. Why admit prey species? They break too easily. One evening, she returned to find her console wiped. Weeks of notes gone. No system error. A manual purge. On the wall, etched shallowly into the alloy, were symbols she recognized. Unfit. Go home. Mira stared at them for a long time. Then she erased the message, restored what she could from memory, and said nothing. The names surfaced soon enough. Kale Tchyryn. Apex caste. Known for disciplinary enforcement. Untouchable. The harassment escalated. Equipment misplaced. Access denied. Lab partners reassigned last minute. Each time, Mira adapted. Worked alone. Submitted flawless results anyway. That unsettled them more than anger ever could. Late one cycle, as she studied in a logic hall, a shadow eclipsed her table. You persist inefficiently, Kale said, his voice layered with subharmonics. Combat alignment begins tomorrow. Pair selection is permitted. Mira looked up. I chose you. Around them, quiet laughter rippled. Mira closed her file calmly. Understood. Kale leaned closer. The convergence values truth. Tomorrow, everyone will see yours. He walked away. Mira sat still after he left. Her mother's voice echoed from memory, soft, steady. When you cannot overpower the storm, become the space it moves through. For the first time since arriving, Mira smiled faintly. The arena was older than most civilizations attending the convergence. Its surface adjusted density in real time. Walls shimmered with restraint fields. Thousands watched from seats, projections, orbiting platforms. Instructor Vera outlined the rules. Disablement or surrender. No fatalities. Mira stood opposite Kale Tchyryn. He radiated confidence. Muscle density off the charts. Reaction speed enhanced. Natural weapons unsheathed. Mira appeared unchanged. No armor. No augmentation. Begin. Kale struck first. The impact cratered the floor where Mira had been. She wasn't there. She moved with small steps, precise, conserving energy. Kale attacked again. And again. Each blow missed by centimeters. The crowd shifted. Confusion replaced amusement. Mira never countered. Minutes passed. Kale's breathing deepened. His strikes grew wider. Sloppier. He roared and charged, abandoning form. The arena sensors flared, lethal threshold approaching. Instructor Vera did not intervene. Kale caught Myra's sleeve and hurled her. She rolled, rose, and felt the boundary at her back. He advanced, triumphant. You break now, he hissed. Mira stepped inside his reach. Her fingers touched his forearm, not hard. Precisely. A nerve cluster misfired. His grip failed. She pivoted, pressed behind his knee. Structural collapse. Kale fell. Before he could recover, Mira placed 2 fingers at the base of his spine. Pressure measured in grams. His body locked. Silence engulfed the arena. Kale tried to scream. Nothing moved except his eyes. I yield on your behalf, Mira said evenly. Medical units rushed in. Later, scans confirmed it. Temporary neural disruption. Perfect control. No permanent damage. The footage spread faster than official channels could contain it. Administrators watched it again and again. How, one asked. The human envoy answered calmly. We evolved without claws, without armor. We survived by learning where not to strike. A pause. You did not see our strongest, she continued. You saw our standard. Fear settled into the chamber, not loud, not dramatic, precise. Kale recovered physically. His authority did not. Students who once followed him avoided his path. Some transferred divisions. Others withdrew entirely. Instructor Vera was reassigned. Quietly, policies changed. Partner selections randomized. Oversight increased. Mira returned to her routines. She was not celebrated. Not openly. But corridors cleared when she passed. Conversation stopped, not with mockery but caution. Requests arrived. Study guidance. Tactical theory. Defensive optimization. She declined most. One evening, a small avian species student approached her table. May I sit? He asked. Mira nodded. I am afraid, he admitted. All the time. So was I, Mira said. At first. He tilted his head. What changed? I learned fear is information, she replied. Not a verdict. She showed him exercises. Breathing. Balance. Awareness. Others joined. Slowly. The convergence noticed. Human enrollment requests tripled the following cycle. Not for domination. For discipline. Years later, analysts would mark the event as a pivot point. Not the match itself, but the response. Human doctrine spread through academies, fleets, and councils. De-escalation protocols. Precision response units. Conflict resolution through restraint. Species that once ruled by terror struggled to adapt. Those who learned control endured. Mira graduated without ceremony. She declined military command. Accepted a position designing interspecies training frameworks. When asked why, she answered simply. Strength ends conflicts. Control prevents them. The galaxy stopped calling humans weak. It began calling them careful. And for the first time, that word carried fear.